kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know one of my sticks that I like to do is I like to show proof that Taekwondo works, traditional martial arts work in things that are quote unquote for real, for real. Okay? I say that in the air quotes because even though ring fights are challenging, they're not for real. But it doesn't matter because the internet will tell you that this what you're about to see doesn't happen. And I'm going to give this guy credit. This video is on a channel called Lawrence Kenshin Striking. Hey, man, I'm giving you your credit because you have, in this video I'm going to react to about Manson Gibson, you have proved without a shadow of a doubt that all the moves that people swear don't work or that are too hard to do or that you can't learn how to do, if you get your body to the condition to do it, you can do it. But let's go here. I'm going to go over the Wikipedia and we're going to talk about who Manson Gibson is. Oh my goodness, he is about the same age as I am, a little bit older, 59 years old. So, this is coming out of the box. So let me scroll down. Manson, let me get me out the way. Manson Howard Gibson is a retired American kickboxer, a 12-time world champion in kickboxing and Muay Thai. He was known for his vicious use of spinning techniques and wild, unpredictable style, mixing elements of kickboxing, Taekwondo, and Northern Praying Mantis martial arts. He was sometimes referred to as the Thai Killer or the Black Bruce Lee. Gibson was one of America's greatest kickboxers and is credited with over 100 wins and more than 80 KOs, including around 40 via head kick. 40% of his wins were KOs with head kicks. 50% of his KOs were with head kicks. Head kicks. Kicks to the head. That's why we don't allow you to kick to the head in class. Because kicking someone in the head is dangerous. Stop. Let's go over here to stop. The internet will say kickboxing is cool. But the internet hates Taekwondo. The internet definitely hates Kung Fu, hates Northern Mantis Kung Fu. And the internet hates Wushu and it's just fancy dancy twirly stuff. Right? Right, internet? That's what you think. So I'm going to put a link to the Wikipedia article where you can go and check out his career in Japan and everything like that. So he does have some losses, but he's got quite a few wins too. Let me see. Oh, looks like he lost by TKO here. 1-1-1-1-1. A lot of these were disqualifications were losses by decision or DQs, but he's got a lot of green here. Now, he did get subbed in an MMA match. It says here that somebody got him in a rear naked choke, someone named Jeremy Morrison. So let me do this too, in order to give some credence to quote unquote the other side. See, this is where a lot of people who like to poo-poo, especially Taekwondo, this is what gets a lot of y'all in trouble. It's probably going to get you beat up if you think that you could go around just like wild, challenging Taekwondo people out the blue. First of all, combining different martial arts styles is not a new thing at all. Every style that exists today, I will argue, is an MMA. Just about everything that exists today that we call a style is a combination of other styles. You could even say that about Western boxing because there are different methods of Western boxing. And I see a lot of, if I'm going by what I see from boxing online, because it's literally been decades since I've taken any boxing lessons. But even the guy that taught me how to box when I was in the military, he knew Kung Fu also. He knew Kung Fu, Tai Chi, and I think he said Judo. So this is the way I put it. They manifest as what they teach. That's how they manifest. That's not all they know. A lot of Taekwondo people nowadays know Hapkido. A lot of them now, they're starting to take Judo too. There's always been people that have flirted with Taekwondo and karate together. And I've talked to people that say that, yeah, I do Northern Praying Mantis Kung Fu. Don't worry about it. You don't need it. Or they'll mix their, Taekwondo snake hands. They'll combine different styles of Taekwondo together. And Taekwondo itself is like a combination of karate and Kung Fu and Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, even Olympic Taekwondo, which is known for just kicking, is Taekyon in karate, really. It's Korean kicking art, Taekyon and karate put together. So, internet enthusiasts who like to rag on anything that's not grappling, you're not proving anything. You're not. Anyway, let's take a look at some of these reactions some of these clips here before I'm out.
その威力、おーっというどよめきが起こりました。さあ、もう一回サイドキックを狙っている。さあ、両者離れました。あーっとこれは右のバックスピン。
Spinning back kick. I tell people not to do that kick, and I said this here. I'll say this in class too. It's because I'm not good at it. That's the only reason why I don't like it. I don't like it because I can't do it that well. I just can't. I practice it though, and one day I think I'll get it. But I'm not good at it. That's the only reason why I've ever put that kick down. It's because of me, not because of it.
これはちょっとエキサイトしたシーンになりました。そのままどうするんでしょうか。抱え上げてレフェリーさんからセコンドが入っていますが、今やっと分かりました。リングの中央にバックスピンキック、右に回転、強烈なパンチ。さあチャランスクどうする。左の膝、右の膝。さあ体勢を入れ替えた。ロープに体を預ける。いやすごい。まさに見応えのある対決となりました。マンソンのであります。さあもう一回サウスポーサイドにチェンジ、サイドキックを出していく。チャランスクが右に出る。これもかわした。両選手バックステップでかわしております。さあマンソン・ギブソン、サイドキック、これは外れました。しかしもう一回、チャランスクはローから見てる。あともう一回バックスピン。チャランスクも右のロー、左のミドルを返していきます。そして肘と十分に発揮しております。右サイドキック、右のハイ5回。マンソン・ギブソン、右のストレート5回。タベランも左のローを合わせた。マンソン食らってきたぞ。しかしマンソン、右のストレートから、そして体を預ける。ボディを連打、ボディから顔面。かそれともチャムランスクか。シャーッと右の今のはサイドキックであります。飛び込もうとするところ。さあ切り取った右のサイドキック5回。まさに人間風車の意味を。さあ膝を持っていくチャムランスク。強打は空振りでしたが、その威力、おーっというどよめきが起こりました。さあもう一回サイドキックを狙っている。さあ両者離れました。あーっとこれは右のバック。
Another blind hook kick. That's what we would taught to call it, even though that's probably not the quote-unquote proper name, but we were taught to call that blind hook kick. Another one, that's that kick I don't like because I can't do it. That's why. I always have trouble. It's always all wild and stuff. It takes me months to get it down, and then it leaves as soon as I stop practicing it. I want to find that spinning back fist. Here it is. Knocked a guy out with a spinning back fist. Now he's playing what the internet would call foot tag. I would say he fought to a draw with this guy because this guy is so conditioned, he's actually absorbing. I know he's absorbing those blows with his conditioning, which is impressive in and of itself. So basically, if you don't want to believe that these type of movements work, check out this video, and I'm going to have links to it in the description below. So here's another one, the Black Bruce Lee. So I think this one. So, internet, you still want to say it doesn't work? Still want to say that it's not true, the traditional martial arts are, bad and all this other stuff? I guess you never heard of Manson Gibson. I'd never heard of Manson Gibson. But hey, I have also known that these techniques work on people, especially when people don't practice them and they fall out of use. Of course they're going to work. Of course anything aimed laterally in your peripheral, beyond your peripheral vision where you can't see it, will work. That's why at the school when I learned how to fight full contact, we had gear, but it was full contact. We weren't allowed to do lateral strikes to the head because you can't see them. And then especially if you're talking about you have on a helmet or something that's going to take your vision to here, you really can't see it. And especially if you're talking about if you're in a quote-unquote real fight and people get tunnel vision to here anyway, and you really can't see it, especially if they're in what I call the bull charge mode, where they just want to come at you, come at you, come at you. They really can't see it then. So what you got to say now, internet? Can we finally admit that it's not the style, it's the practitioner? Can we get to that point, internet? I think you know that we can. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like to talk about the martial arts in peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Oh, and check out my Cecil Ryu hip hop channel. I'm offering my vibration and rap to counter all the stuff that people complain about. So rather than just sit around and complain about hip hop, you can listen to some music that's not like the hip hop that you love to complain about, but you're probably secretly listening to. How else do you know who is doing the bad things in the genre? Because you listen to it. That's how you know. Y'all be bringing rappers to my attention I don't even know about. And I used to rap a lot. And I'm like, I didn't hear that guy. He did it. Because you wouldn't know he was doing it if he wasn't watching it, right? Right? It's like I offer my vibration in the martial arts to do things like I feel like they should be done. So instead of complaining, if you want to, instead of complaining about how somebody teaches something or how somebody performs something, why don't you learn how to do it yourself so you can make the world a better place that way? How about that? Peace.
When the haters are slinging, hey, come to me, I got you always. When the haters are slinging, hey, come to me, I got you always. Be strong, I say strong for you. 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 Be strong, I say strong for you.